In this video, we will be looking at a custom minifigure based on the new 52's Owlman. We'll talk about how I made this figure and a little bit about who this character is. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more custom minifigures of your favorite characters. This custom Owlman minifigure took way too many hours to complete than I'd like to admit. This minifigure not only features the usual stickers, it also has some sculpt work, a paint job, and a double layer cape which I wasn't too sure about in the beginning but turned out to be pretty good. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but stick around because in this one we're going to talk more about what it takes to create a custom minifigure. The first thing I created for this minifigure was the sticker set for his torso and body. I tried to make the design as accurate as possible, but I was also worried about the small details not showing up in the printed version. Lines that are too thin have the tendency to not show up correctly on the printed sticker sheet, and I have had to reprint designs in the past because of this. To make sure that my designs come out as intended, I have to keep some standards in mind when working on Adobe Illustrator. For example, the main outlines of the design have to be at least 14 pixels thick, while smaller details cannot have lines that are thinner than 10 pixels. I also have a preset palette based on the color of the minifigure pieces, but because printing can sometimes create color discrepancies, the stickers don't always match the color of the plastic parts. This is what the sticker set looked like after printing. I cut the different parts by hand and carefully attached them to the minifigure. The easiest part of this is attaching the torso sticker. It gets a bit harder when I get to the waist area because it requires me to deal with a small sticker piece. The legs are also challenging because the curved parts may sometimes cause a sticker to unstick itself from the surface. For Owlman's cowl, I decided to use this flash headpiece and modify it with some air-dry clay. I've only started using clay for my minifigure work, so I wasn't really sure what to do to make it look the way I wanted to. Some parts of the end result came out rougher than I intended, but trust me, this looks way better than the first two cowls I worked on. The main features I incorporated here include the curved nose, the shapes around the forehead and the cheeks, and the ridges at the top of his head. I used silver and gray acrylic paint for this as well as some light blue paint for his eyes. The last part of this build is the cape. Owlman's cape is shaped like the usual superhero cape, but it has several layers of feathers on it instead of just being made of cloth. To represent this in the minifigure, I added 2 layers with the ends cut out to look like the edges of feathers. This cape is made out of silver duct tape, which I think captures the metallic quality of Owlman's cape in the new 52. Owlman is Batman's evil counterpart from Earth 3, a universe where a corrupt organization called the Crime Syndicate rules the world. He has had several different iterations, but the version featured in this minifigure was created by Jeff Johns and Ivan Reis. This character first shows up at the end of Justice League number 23 from October 2013 as part of an introduction to the new 52 story arc called Forever Evil. Hope you liked this video! Let me know which characters you would like to see in minifigure form next. To see more of my custom minifigures, visit instagram.com/herohults_customfigs. See you in the next video.